Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel techCodio. My name is Bharat Kumar. I'm a computer science engineer and aspirant data scientist. So in this video, I'm going to talk about conditional statements like if, elif and else. So kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell icon for the latest updates. So let's get into the video. Welcome to the course guys. It is part 2.6 in this Python series. So let's have a look at agenda. We'll begin with the concept if statement, and then we'll see else statement, and then we have elif, and finally we end up the lecture with the logical questions. In the end, I'm going to give you assignments, so kindly do the assignments because it is most important. Because if you want to perfect in these conditional statements, you have to do some assignments, right? So when you want to make a conditions in a program, you have to use the conditional statements, or else you can call it as a control flow statements. So in this we have these three keywords: if, elif and else, right? So now let's see a practical example. So here if the condition is true, in this case we are seeing if a condition is true, you can see that number equal to 10, if number greater than 0, you have to write this code, otherwise this else code will be executed. You can see that because 10 greater than 0, so this code will be executed, right? Code after if. And then if the condition is false, number equal to -5, if number greater than 0 or not 0, it is not greater than 0. So if this condition is false, and then go to this condition else, and then write this code. Now let's see a flow chart. Here I have this many conditions: condition 1, condition 2, condition n, up to the false, right? So for the if, I have true condition. If the condition 1 is true, it will go to the if statement, and then it will ends. If the condition 1 is false, and then it goes to the condition 2. If it is true, it will execute elif statements. Suppose if it is false, it will execute another statement, another condition like 3 or 4, whatever you want to give the conditions, you have to give. So all these conditions are false, then it will go to the final condition else statement, and then in the program. So it is the basic understanding of if, elif and else. Now let's see the syntax of if statement. It is the keyword you have to use, and then here you have to give condition, and then this column, and then take 4 spaces, which is known as indentation, and here print the statement which you want to print, right? Now let me interrupt a concept: indentation. It is known as 4 byte spaces. So when you want to execute these conditional statements, you have to use the indentation concept, right? Now let's see some practical example of if else. Here I have a equal to 5. If a greater than 3, colon, and then print 5 greater than 3, else else 5 is not greater than 3, right? It is printing, it is giving 5 greater than 3, right? Because here, so because this statement is true, so that's why it is executing this print statement. If it is false, it will execute this statement, this function, this print function. Now let's see. I have a equal to 2. Now it is executing this print function because this statement is false, so that's why it is executing this else statement. Now let's see one more example for this if else. So I'm going to convert my input to the integer. Let's pass a message: enter your age. I'll make some conditions. If age greater than 18, I have to print a message equal to eligible. If it is not true, and then and then I want to print another message, not eligible. Now let's print the message. Enter your age. My age is 22. I'm entering 22. Yeah, I'm eligible for the vote. Let me change the, yeah, I'm just changing the message. Eligible for the vote, right? So I want to do it in a single code. So how can I do that? First I will take a message equal to eligible if age greater than 18, else not eligible. I'm doing it in a single line. So let's see. Now let's print the message. Age eligible. So let's understand this statement. If age greater than 18, it will execute this statement. Otherwise, it will execute this statement. Right? I'm going to use logical operators in if-else. Right? So first let me take some variables. Age equal to int input, enter your age, and then is Indian. I'm going to give true here, right? So now let me create some conditions. If age, so for the logical operators we have and, or, not, right? So if age greater than 18, and I have to make one more condition, is Indian equal to true, then print eligible for the vote, else, just a second, else print not eligible, right? Yeah. So I'm eligible for this vote. So what is happening here means, so in this AND case, both statements should be true, right? Here you can see that age is greater than 18, and then is Indian equal to true. So what if I have is Indian false? Is Indian false? Now let's see. Not eligible, because this is true but this is false. In the case of AND, the both statements should be true. So now let me do it for the OR. For the OR, any statement should be true. Here I'm giving OR. I'm eligible because this statement is true but this is false. But in the case of OR, anyone should be true. So this is true. So that's why it is giving eligible. If I have true here, yeah, it is giving same, because two statements are true. It will execute this statement only, because in this case one should be true. So for the NOT, this is the example we have. Here I have taken a variable is Indian equal true. This value is true. If not, is Indian, print you are not an Indian. Else, print you are an Indian. So for this is Indian, I have given value true. So that's why it is giving you are an Indian. It's executing this else statement. But here I have given false. You can see you are not an Indian. This is executing, right? If not. So guys, this is the example for not logical operator. Here we are doing with the only two conditions, but I want to create more than two conditions. So for creating more than two conditions, we have to need this. We have to use this elif keyword, right? So now, first let me create a variable course. Enter the course. Enter the course you want to learn, right? So if course equal to Python, let's print this course is available in techCodio channel. Now I'm creating condition number 2, elif. If course equal to machine learning, I want to give here a statement. It is the upcoming course in techCodio channel. And I want to create one more condition, elif course equal to Java. Print this course is not available in techCodio channel, right? Now finally I want to give else condition. Print course is not available. So I want this course Python. This course is available in the techCodio channel. Now I'm running this code again. Here now I'm giving machine learning. It is the upcoming course in techCodio channel. Now I want to see for the Java. This course is not available in techCodio channel. C++. Course is not available, right? So for creating multiple conditions, you have to use this elif keyword and create how many conditions you want to create. Now we have nested if else. So what is nested if else means? A if in another if, right? So let me give an example for this. I have a variable a equal to value 5 and then b equal to 10. I'm creating first if condition, a greater than 3. Let's print a message. A is greater than 3, right? So now I'm creating one more if inside the if. If b less than 11, then print b is less than 11, right? So now I want to give else condition for this inner if. I'm giving a condition, b is not less than 11. and then I'm giving else for this outer if. A is not greater than 3. Here you can see A is greater than 3. This is true. And then it comes to the this if statement. B less than 11. It is also true. And then this is false and this is false. So now let me change the values of A and B. So for this I have 2. For B I'm giving 9. So if this statement is false, it will ignore, it won't execute all the statements. It will directly come to this else statement. A is not greater than 3. But if I have value A is greater than 3 is true, but this is false. Here you can see A is greater than, if A is greater than 3, it will enter into the if and it will print this message, and then it will check for the B. If it is false, it will execute this else statement. B is not less than 11. For these values, it is executing this if and this else. Right? Let's solve a logical question. This is the code. So guys, take a pause and try to solve this question. Now let's solve this question. Just a second. C is greater than B. So here I have taken 3 variables A, B, C. First condition is false, A greater than B, because 2 is not greater than 5. And then condition number 2, B is greater than C, 5 is not greater than 6. If these 2 statements are false, and then directly it will execute this third condition. Print C is greater than A and B, because C is 6, A, B, 2 and 5. So it is greater than this A and B. So guys, I said you, I will give you assignments in the end. So this is the website where you can practice your if-else conditions. It contains 70 plus if-else important practice questions. It has 7 tests. So try to solve all these 7 tests. You will become perfect in these if-else conditions. So this test, so for this test 1, it will contain question and answer here only. Name the keyword which helps in writing code inverse condition. If is the answer. Yeah, it is the answer. So try to solve as much as questions you want to solve.